So I just finished riding Death Valley down in the last video. Now we're going to be going up Tequila Sunrise. The first little bit here is uphill, but it goes to a really nice viewpoint, and then we'll be able to actually see the DMZ trail and Tequila Sunrise really well and kind of where we're going. Nonetheless, I'll stop talking about it and I'll just show you. So let's hit it. Welcome to Tequila Sunrise. We are taking off from this fork here where DMZ and Death Valley meet Tequila Sunrise. Tequila Sunrise is going to loop us back around along the river's edge and put us back into Redcliff. So it's kind of a nice one to loop. Definitely one of my favorites to come out here and loop, just because it is a little bit, I don't know, don't really want to say shorter, but scenic. Really nice scenic one. Come out, check it out. Get to kind of billy goat along the edges of the valley here. This section has a lot less rocks. A lot more nicer dirt through here. We do have a fun little areas where you can kind of pop up and play around. That one there, some people drop off that rock. I didn't really have enough speed for it. If we look down on our left there, that's the DMZ area. They got a couple bridges, some more technical stuff. And then that will loop up and head back towards Medicine Hat and the Trans-Canada Highway. So after that little bit of the valley edge, we're gonna start working our way up here. It's gonna be a good climb. Definitely gear down for it. Hopefully I got enough traction on my rear wheel. Okay, up through this corner. This is the one where I usually lose traction because it's a little bit softer dirt. And this is our summit. Woo! From the summit here, we got a couple options. So Tequila Sunrise, again, goes both ways that way. We will be continuing on that way shortly here. If you want to go up, there's another one called Old School Cool. It is a black diamond. More technical, kind of works its way around the rocks and meets up back with Tequila Sunrise. But one of my favorite parts of Tequila Sunrise has to be the viewpoint that is over here towards the river's edge. Let's go check it out. If you go down Tequila Sunrise, you have to stop here. I stop every single time because it is probably one of my favorite viewpoints around. Beautiful place overlooking the river. Got a couple kayakers down there enjoying the day. It's beautiful, like 25 degrees out here I think today. Absolutely stunning. Beautiful valley, sun's out. Across the river here we have Equidale Regional Park. That is where we filmed some of the trails like Ajax. They are all up over on those hills on that side of the river. Awesome terrain here. We have Medicine Hat. Happy to live here, being on the prairies and having somewhere good to go mountain biking. After taking a nice little snack break here, we're going to be continuing on Tequila Sunrise. We're going to be coming down this kind of shale tight switchback area and then be heading down to that trail there that's right beside the river and continuing on all the way down there. It's a nice little trail up and down, and like I said, extremely scenic, being really nice beside the river. You can stop at any point in time and check it out. Lots of good little viewpoints. Stop, take some pictures, and enjoy your day. All right, coming across here, and we are going to start our descent down into the river valley. This one is going to be quite a bit of a steeper descent, and be careful because it is quite a bit looser dirt and shale along here. The first corner we're going to come into is extremely tight, so you really want to come in quite a bit slower with this one and be able to lean your body over. You don't really want to lose your front tire out on that corner. Once you're through that first one, you can get going a little bit quicker. The next corner's not too bad. I believe this is also where Old School Cool comes out at, is down here. I think it's just called Old School. I don't know why I said Old School Cool, but good name regardless. All right, we are still descending quite a bit here. Careful, there is a big crack here, so you want to slow down. You kind of want to know that it's here, because if you miss that, that's going to hurt. As we come down, that crack is still going to be on our left here. Keep to your right, even though this is quite loose. Definitely want to keep your balance. Then we have another little pit stop area. Good place if you want to park your bike and go down to the river. We're going to continue on down along here, get a little bit of speed up again. Woo! And just enjoy our day. Quite often people come fishing down here as well, so definitely be cautious of people that are out here fishing if they're going to be walking along the trail. We have quite a few ups and downs on this one, so make sure you are ready on your gear selector and have your seat in a good position. I would love to have a dropper post for these trails. They'll drop in the down section and throw it back up when we start climbing. Keep climbing here. Oh. Working our way back up the switchback. Looks like someone has recently came through and weed whacked this area, which is quite awesome because it was getting a bit overgrown. I don't know if I mentioned in this video yet, I know I have in past videos, still be cautious of snakes. This is snake country. For the most part, they let you know they're there before you get too close. If you do see one, give it space and it will leave you alone. Especially them rattlesnakes. And this part here, we are falling nicely beside the river. Got some unique natural terrain here just carved into the side through some of the bushery. Kind of a couple little, not even hops, well, kind of hops, bumps, rollers through here. Fun little area, little drop sections like that. This is not really a drop, it's more of a roller. And then back to climbing. Gear down, pedal out. Like I said, this trail is really good both directions. I have gone both ways on it, depends on what you're feeling like. During the day, I do like this way a little bit more because it is slightly more downhill. And I do enjoy that a little bit more. But you still have to climb a hill to get to your vehicle or when you originally leave your vehicle. So it doesn't matter which way you go, you're still gonna be basically making the same amount of grade. Just depends on what trail you want to do it on. Cut through the bushes, back to a climb here. Oh, cut that corner a little close, hit my pedal on the ground. And a nice chill little pedal back up. Then we got a nice little wood bridge coming up here. When I say little, I mean little. It's wide, but not very long, gets us over this little gap. And here is another great rest stop viewpoint. So from our little stop point here, we are taking the right-hand path. Oh, I am not in a gear to keep going. I was geared up still for the climb there. This here is a bit of a climb still, but not as steep as those first sections. If you are coming down, there's nice little kind of rock hops you can hit there. They put in, which is quite fun when you're going the other direction. Then back to coming down a bit. Flying through the bushes. And back to climbing. Woo! At least they make them as a nice switchback trail, so it's not too bad for you. Just keep pedaling. Let's keep going, keep going, keep going. Whew. Oh, a little bit of break in the climb there, and back to climbing. this one you don't want to be taking a downhill bike on, I'll tell you that much. You need to be able to have some pedal in you to make this trail. But the views are spectacular once you're out here, and it's totally worth it, no matter how much out of breath I am. Now, we got a bit of a descent again. This is the fun part. This is what makes it all worth it. Whew. Make sure you go slow. This here is quite a bit tighter, and there is a bit of a drop on the side there. Now we are getting caught up with that path that falls along the river. Again, we're gonna stick a little bit closer to the side here, just because I do enjoy it a little bit more variety to it. But the other one is also a great trail if you just want to come pedal and get the good scenery. If you want more of the challenge, stay on the hillside. So this here is where it's actually another kind of T-intersection. Lumpy Gravy is going to be kind of that same path that's along the side here. A little bit flatter, a little bit wider, not nearly the technical rocks and stuff. There might still be a couple. Middle one's going to be your Tequila Sunrise, which is again kind of our up and down we've been dealing with. The Billy Goat and Frigidaire are going to be kind of that harder tech, tight corners, rocks, those kind of things. From our nice little intersection there with Billy Goat and Lumpy Gravy, we're going to continue on straight and work our way up here. This is one of the last final few kind of hills. I think there's one more right at the exit. Other than that, it's pretty flat along here. Nothing really technical. This last section's pretty open, so you can just kind of relax and cruise your way around and don't have to think too much. As we get down to the bottom, you have probably lots of speed. There's a sandy bit you're going to want to slow down for, just so you don't lose that front tire out when you're trying to turn there. This is pretty much a flat prairie ride for the most part. Billy Goat, other entrance is right there. And then from here, pretty much just going along. And I believe Billy Goat, yeah, joins in here, so you can always hop up onto it, which we'll do for this last little section. Just hop up onto the little bit tighter single track, gear down for the hill climb. A little bit more shale and whatnot along here. Another easier path down to our left there is always a good option too. Then this here spits us out to the main kind of paved walking path trail system. You go down to the left, that'll take you to the one parking lot down by the river. And then you come to the right here, you can access some of the other trails in the trail system here, or head to the Midway parking lot. Looks like I'm gonna selfie the ending here just because my little tripod doesn't stay up with the phone on it because of the wind here. But nonetheless, that was Tequila Sunrise. It is just a nice little trail that falls alongside the river. If you're starting at the kind of paved path ending here, then it's a little bit more uphill, especially with that shale section. If you're coming the other way, it's, yeah, a little bit more downhill. It's kind of hard to say. Really just that beginning part is the downhill section of it. But nonetheless, great trail, come check it out. There's a bunch more to come off it. And there's a lot more trails to do around here. Redcliff has some awesome hills, really good trail system. So definitely come check it out, and I'm hoping to do some more videos on it. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned for some more cool biking content.